It's a beautiful early morning in February. It's about 25 degrees. I'm in downtown Coeur d'Alene. You can see the resort behind me, and it's a great day to do a cost of living video. We're going to go over transportation, food, taxes, entertainment, basically what it costs to live here in this town. I really wish I could do this whole video out in the park, but I can't because I want to show you guys really what the cost of living is here in this area. Oddly enough, one of the first questions I get from people before I get things like property taxes is the electrical cost. So what does it cost to run your electricity in Kootenai County? And you can see right here, the average residential electricity rate in Coeur d'Alene is 10 cents a kilowatt hour. And that is 4% lower than the average of Idaho, which is an average of 10.34 cents a kilowatt hour. And the average electricity rate in Coeur d'Alene is 57% lower than the national average, which is 23 cents a kilowatt hour. Now, let's look at a couple food items right here. In Coeur d'Alene, of course, you have a lot of different shopping options. On the lower end, you have Winco and Walmart for groceries. Those are going to be your least expensive, most likely. And then you've got Super One, and then you're going to have Costco, and then like little independent grocers around too. But I'm going to show you guys Fred Meyer here, and I know in Fred Meyer the prices seem to be in the middle range, not the most expensive, but also not the cheapest. So I'm going to show you guys Fred Meyer. So right here, right now, Fred Meyer, 1 gallon of vitamin D milk is $3.29. And this is the Fred Meyer in Coeur d'Alene. You can see eggs right now. Here's the price of eggs. So the cheapest is $2.89. You hear these horror stories nationally about eggs, but it's not bad up here. And then that's for 12 count. 18 count is $4.29. So I got fuel this morning in downtown Coeur d'Alene, and this is what I paid for gas right here. My regular was $3.25. And then you can get up to Supreme at $3.79. That's pretty much what I experience in this area for gas prices right now. This is not going to age well. These cost of living videos in general don't age well, but they're good for right now. In fact, I've made some in the past I go back and look at, and they're so off now I pull them off of YouTube because it's just completely not accurate. Now, public transportation, you can imagine in a smaller place like Kootenai County is not going to be pretty advanced. You do have CityLink bus system. It runs most of the time. It's a smaller, limited system. You can get around with it, but it's going to be like same as over in Spokane. It's a drive town. Anywhere that you want to go, for the most part, it's going to be much easier if you drive. Public transportation is just not going to get you everywhere that you want to go, but it is here at CityLink. You can look it up if you want to get more information on that. Here's the website for CityLink. I'll put a link in the description below for this right here. This is Kootenai County government website, and you can get your information for the routes and stuff. Now, if you wanted to take an Uber from downtown Coeur d'Alene, let's say from the resort out to the airport in Spokane International Airport, it's the biggest airport around. Of course, it's funny because they call it Spokane International Airport, but I don't even think there are any technical international flights out of the airport there. But if you were to take an Uber there, it would cost you can see right here, just an Uber X would be $107 right now, and an Uber XL would be $147 right now. And you can see right here, Lyft. Well, actually, it's not quite as expensive. It'd be $85 to $93 on Lyft, or Lyft XL looks like it'd be $120 to $130. So the Kroc Center is a really nice gym. It's not just a gym; it's a big center. You're going to have pools, the aquatic center. They have a great outdoor hot tub. They have a good workout facility there. In fact, during the last few years, when a lot of gyms were shut down, I ended up working out at the Kroc Center almost every day. I love this place. They have just a great facility, basketball courts. They have a lot of things going on here. So I would highly recommend the Kroc Center if you're looking for a fun, like a big rec center. And the costs for that, and I'll just show you the silver membership. There's a more expensive membership that has classes, but really if you want to know what could you get into the Kroc Center for, you can see right here an individual adult is going to be $41 a month, and then a family is going to be $73 to $83 a month. Now, if you wanted to see a movie, you'd be going to Regal at Riverstone Stadium 14. I just pulled up a movie right here for right now. I have no idea what this movie is, but you can see the adult ticket would be $13.25 and $10 for senior and children. So if you wanted to stay in town, I'm going to show you a couple of hotel options. One of the big ones, of course, is going to be the Coeur d'Alene Resort. So I picked the day March 17th through March 19th, 2 adults. And you can see right here, if you were to book a room there, and during those dates, you'd be looking at $309 to $400 a night for most of the rooms, a little bit more than that there. Another option would be the Hampton Inn. So I picked the same night, 2 adults, and You can see here, you can book from, that'll be $150 to $180, maybe just under $200 by the time you get all your fees and stuff. But that's what you'd be looking at for hotel costs. Now, the Idaho State Parks passport to get you into all the Idaho state parks is $10 a year. It's a really great deal. You kind of sign up for it when you renew your license or you get your driver's license. But that's what that is. That's $10. Now, the Museum of North Idaho, they say you want to stop in there and take a little visit and see what's going on with the history of North Idaho. You can see right here the admission. If you're a member, of course, it's free. If you're not a member, the adults are $6, seniors are $5, and the youth are $2 to get in. Another fun thing to do in this area is zipline tours. You do have a number of them. I wanted to show you one right here. This is Timberline zipline tours, Timberline Adventures. Go to the Coeur d'Alene Resort. There's a little mall in front of that. This part of the resort. You can sign up in there, and it's $125 per person. Now, if you want to go snow skiing, a great place to head is going to be up to Schweitzer. That's going to be up in Sandpoint, so it's a little bit of a drive north. Not too far though, but here's the costs. In the 22 and 23 season, adults online $110, juniors online are $60, college, military, and senior online are $97. Yeah, so I've heard way worse horror stories in Colorado for skiing prices for sure. And I'm not talking about the passes and all that. I just wanted to give you the basic costs if you wanted to see what skiing was like just for a day pass. One of the things you're going to want to do with your kids, there's a lot of fun stuff. If you have kids, maybe you're watching this video from out of town and you're thinking of moving here and you've got a family and you want to know what am I going to do with my kids and what does it cost? Well, Silverwood Theme Park in Boulder Beach is a huge theme park. It's just north of Coeur d'Alene and Athol. It's a really fun theme park. It's open in the summers. And I just wanted to show you the ticket prices. This is pre-season for this coming summer. It looks like it's $55 for the pre-season tickets. And I think that says right here it's $20 off the gate price. So that'd be about $75 basically for general admission for this coming summer. If that's a little bit inaccurate, someone make a comment down below and let me know if that's inaccurate. But I think that's what they're talking about for this coming summer season is going to be $75. Basic to get in. My name is Brian Johnson. I'm a real estate broker in this area with Windermere Valley, Liberty Lake. If you have any questions about real estate, my contact information is right here. Don't be shy about reaching out. My YouTube clients are my favorite clients. So I just love talking to you guys. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or call, text, or email me and I'd be happy to answer your questions. Also, I have a really nice buyer's guide and a really nice seller's guide. And I'll leave a link in the description below and I'll pin it in the first comment. These are guides that you can download. You don't have to give me your email address or anything like that. You just go ahead and click on the link. It's a safe link and you can download these guides directly. So one of the things I love to do with my kids here is to go to Triple Play. It's a lot closer than going up to Silverwood. It's just right here in Hayden. It's an indoor theme park. They've got water. They've got a Raptor Reef, the water park. They have things like bowling and laser tag and video games. In the summer, they have go-karts out in the outside. They have these little boats you can drive around. It's a lot of fun to come here with your kids. It's just an all-day, not all night, but an all-day sort of all evening theme park. You can just have a blast all day and all night with your kids. It's super fun. There's also a hotel attached to it if you're visiting and you want to stay there. This is a great option. Maybe you're checking this out as an area to move to. I would book a room here and you're going to have things for your kids to do absolutely all the time. But I wanted to show you the costs right here. And right here, the indoor extreme pass is $48. And that would get you pretty much everything except for obviously Raptor Reef. So the water park, you want to add that in. That's going to be $13.95. And then Hollow Gate, I wouldn't even bother with that. And the axe throwing, if you want to throw an axe into a piece of wood for 30 minutes, that's going to be $6. In the summertime, you would probably get this more expensive one if you wanted to do the outdoor mini golf, the bumper boats, and the go-karts. That'd be $60. Now, real estate is obviously what I'm all about. I'm a realtor, so we're going to go over the real estate stuff right now. Property taxes in Idaho are a lot less than you think if you're coming from out of state, especially if you're coming from California, a more expensive city. In Kootenai County, on average, it's 0.64% of your property's value. The assessed value, they go by market value on property taxes. So that would be 0.64% of the market value of the property. And we'll go over some properties here in a second. I can show you that that's what it is. That's accurate. You do have a homestead exemption of $125,000 if it's your primary home and you live here. So that helps to reduce. That's how you can get the property taxes to where they're at. But it's a pretty low tax number for property taxes. If you're thinking of coming here from Seattle or Oregon or from California, you're going to be, or Texas, oh my gosh, you're going to be really surprised at the property taxes. Now here are some rents I wanted to show you. I pulled up just a rent survey, so you can see these are all 3-bedroom 2-bath houses, anywhere from 1,500 to 2,600 square feet, and you can see the rents are going from 2,000 here, or 1995, 1995, 3,300. That's a smaller one, so it's going to be location dependent, and then 2,500 and 2,500. I mean, that's not really a full rent survey. We don't have an MLS for rents exactly. I use rentcast.io for doing my rental surveys, and it's pretty good. So I think this is a pretty fair and accurate number for what you'd be looking for rents in this area. Now, the median sales price for a house right now in Coeur d'Alene is $589,000. So looking at housing, median price housing, this is what would be, in that median price. You can see right here, 2-bedroom 1-bath on a 4,300 square foot lot, $550. Here's one 4-bedroom 2-bath for $550. These are all pending. Things are selling like crazy here, you guys. This is a newer construction, $545. Here's a also new construction, $542. So looking at that median price and above, there's not a lot in this area that's going to be below that median price. It's just not exactly what you'd be calling that kind of an area that has a lot of lower end properties below the median. But I wanted to show you guys right here. You can see on the screen what you're looking at, and that these are the mid sixes. There's a lot of new construction, 3-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2,100 square feet. This is a duplex. Let's pull some others. Here's a regular house, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,000 square feet, north of the freeway. 640,000. This is a cute little house. 4-bedroom, 2.5-bath, 2,400 square feet. For sale, 619,000. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square feet. That's nice. I like those garages, that 2-car and the tandem garage, or the double garages like that. That's really nice. That's going to be up there north, just west of Dalton Gardens, up there by Hayden. In fact, that's still Coeur d'Alene up there. Here's a house with some beach access for $614,000. That's pending. New construction, $614,000. I like that design with that detached garage there. That's really cute. In fact, let's take a look at that. So this says HOA of $40 a month. This is brand new. That's cute. I like that look. That's a cute little house, you guys. Let's just look at these pictures. So a little open concept. You've got the fireplace there. Little deck area off to the side. This is cute. I mean, you could look at these pictures all day of new construction. They don't look all different from each other. It's just a bunch of empty rooms. They could have virtually staged this for us, but nice walk-in closet. I'd say this is pretty typical for what you'd be expecting that price range in this area. So I wanted to mention that I have a Facebook group called Tips for Buying in Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. It's a great place to ask questions and get some additional resources that I don't provide on YouTube about living and buying in this area. So I'll leave a link in the description below to that group if you want to join it and ask your questions in there. I'm the only broker in there, so you're not going to get harassed or spammed or anything like that. But it's just a great place for people to mingle and talk about buying a house in this area.